All right. Imagine a world where there is no yogurt, kimchi, or kombucha. It would be very sad, not just because they're delicious, but also because they're great probiotic sources that are key to our gut microbiome. Each of our unique microbiomes or bacterial communities are responsible for our health, both physical and mental. Microbiomes can be thought of as unique fingerprints because we're all genetically different and have individual external influence. Despite the importance and popularity, we understand very little about how these microbiomes come to form and how they change with time. Apart from diet and environmental influences, bacteria-bacteria interactions and bacteria-host interactions are other major contributors to this microbiome dynamics and are our tools to understand microbiomes. My research focuses on the reasons why microbiomes are so diverse across hosts in a population. Specifically, is it because bacteria-bacteria interactions or something else that leads to this variation is what I'm interested in. To answer this, I use a certain type of worm called C. elegans as my model host. I chose bacteria that tend to naturally present in worm guts and reintroduce them into clean worms to observe gut content over time so that there's only one bacterial species at a time instead of many. Since all of these worms are genetically similar, are all of same age, the environment is same, and the bacteria available is same, I expected to see no variation at all. Surprisingly, there was still a lot of variation in gut content of these worms. We know biological processes are intrinsically random, but statistical physics provides us with tools to model these processes. Upon considering that bacterial colonization process is also a random process, I used a computational model to see if that can explain the variation, and surprisingly, even that is not enough to explain the variation observed across hosts. In other words, I've eliminated every other external influence that could potentially change the variation and found that host heterogeneity is important. These results indicate that individual differences within hosts lead to unique microbiomes. This study brings us a step closer to understanding microbiomes and perhaps better our health. Thank you.